Here on this wonderful Friday morning. We have a lovely warm day again here in Irving. It is going to be probably in the high 90s, maybe even 100 today. We hit 99 yesterday. But I wanted to take Friday because I like doing a little bit of a live on Friday just because I feel like Friday is Fun Friday. And today, what I wanted to talk a little bit about was some facts, just kind of random facts about poodles. Many of you know that I own a large standard poodle, and I do a lot of posting pictures of our little Enzo. And we have had kind of two other poodles in our family. The other two were very small. So, we just didn't. This is our very first standard. Our daughter also has a standard, and we really enjoy these guys and have done, an awful lot with them. But today I wanted to kind of just share some facts, crazy kind of random facts that I found out about poodles because I'm just kind of doing a little research to try and figure out some of the ways that, he differs from other dogs because he really is quite a different dog than we've had in the past. We've always had dachshunds. We still have a dachshund, and we love our dachshunds, but poodles are just a different kind of breed. And so I wanted to just kind of share some stuff in case somebody's interested in getting a poodle. I don't have a poodle for sale, but there are lots of reputable puppy dealers out there, or you can go to a shelter and get a poodle. So the first kind of myth that needs to be busted is everybody talks about French poodles and they feel like their origin was in France. But the fact of the matter is that they really originated in Germany, and the Germans used them as a water retriever because they really do love water. And then their coats, I just love. I'm a member of a standard poodle group on Facebook, and I love to see the different kind of colors of poodles. There's blue. They call it a blue because it's kind of a blue-black color. They have actual black, gray, silver, apricot, cream, brown, white, which is our little Enzo. Enzo is a party poodle, and red. And they have kind of two coat textures. One is the really corded, kind of coarse curls that they have. That's our daughter's dog is Remy. He has fur like that. And our Enzo has just kind of soft, kind of curly fur. His fur curls, but it doesn't kind of turn into cords the way Remy's would if we were to let him grow out. They do adapt very well in any kind of climate. They are easy to own in a cold climate as well as in hot climates. Now, we keep our Enzo kind of really trimmed down, especially in the summertime. We let him grow out a little bit in the winter, but in the summertime, we keep him really trimmed. They also adjust to whatever environment they're in. If they're on an acreage and they can run for miles, or if they're in an apartment, they really do adjust. What's most important to them are their relationships with their humans. So they're really in tune to their humans. And they usually pick one owner that they're most in tune to. And, you have to be very careful how you talk to them because they're kind of like a small child. You want to discipline them, but you don't want to scare them, and you don't want to, kind of set them on edge because they really are an extremely sensitive kind of breed. So you don't want to really be harsh with them. And of course, most people know they don't shed, but their fur continuously grows. So they need grooming. Left ungroomed, their fur will get really matted. And of course, you see these pictures on Facebook of people who've just, neglected their dogs, and their fur is matted and it just has to completely be shaved. It's an ongoing thing. I usually do myself. I usually groom him about once a month, and that kind of keeps his coat in check. I wanted to go back to the water dog thing. The German translation for their name, uh, poodle, is means water. Um, and a poodle's natural athletic ability and their webbed feet make them really impressive in the water. Now, that does not necessarily mean that they're all going to love to be in water. We have the two poodles that we have around us all the time, and our Enzo will not get in the pool, but he will. He loves to get wet. He loves to run through sprinklers. He loves to chase hoses. He loves the water, but he doesn't want to get in the pool. Whereas our Remy, as I posted earlier this week, we bought him a little life jacket so that he could be in the pool all the time. So, they have really impressive abilities in the water. Remy is an excellent swimmer. Of course, they have the webbed feet, which makes them really good in the water. And they're kind of water. Their fur is kind of water resistant, so it doesn't get all bogged down. Another interesting fact that I kind of found, when I was looking about kind of weird little things about poodles, is, honestly, there is, and I didn't really realize this until we had a standard poodle, there's really more to them than meets the eye. The dog, you see in pictures is this beautiful, white, fluffy, well turned out poodle, but poodles were actually used in the military, actually as far back as the 17th century, and they were used in World War II in the war effort, and they were trained as well as many other breeds, and they were used in the Army, the Navy, the Coast Guard. They were used all over. And then, as I've said before, the poodles do attach themselves and become very, very close to their owners. And they will experience some separation anxiety if they're left alone for too long. So if you have a poodle and you have to work, I suggest that you get either another poodle or another dog that will be kind of a companion for them, so they won't be lonely. They are, as I've said before, just super sensitive dogs and attach themselves very well to their owners. I think Remy has thoroughly enjoyed having Tanya home during the whole COVID experience, and so that's why we've brought him here, is because now when she goes back to work, then he'll have some daycare a few days a week, and he'll be able to catch up on his rest on the other days. So that's kind of all the random facts that I have today on poodles. Today is kind of not a busy day. We're going to have the kids over. I'm doing something new and fun. If you haven't ever done this, my son got me started on NFTs, non-fungible tokens, which are in the whole crypto world. And so tonight I'm doing what's called a Solana event, where I'm going to mint some apes of all things. So that's kind of, I'm trying to learn this, get into this. It's just really kind of just a fun endeavor for me to do, something new to learn, something new to do. So anyways, that's kind of today. The kids will come over. Tanya's coming over earlier in the afternoon. She's taking the afternoon off, and we're going to do some swimming with the dogs and playing some catch and just having a fun afternoon. And then everybody will be over for supper again, as we usually do on Friday night. So that is kind of it for me. I've had a great week. I hope that your week has been good. I hope your day is going well. And I hope that wherever you are, the sun is shining, and that you can actually be the sunshine